Hi, and welcome to Science from Home. I am Molly, a librarian with Spokane County Library District, and today I'll be your host. Let's make some oobleck. To make oobleck, you're gonna need cornstarch, you're gonna need water, and a measuring cup for your water. I have a spoon just in case I need it, and then some food coloring as well. I forgot to mention that you're also going to want something to put your oobleck in. So I have 1 cup of cornstarch here. The ratio of cornstarch to water should be 2 to 1. So 1 cup of cornstarch means I would need half a cup of water. You could make this with other proportions if you wanted. You could easily do 2 cups of cornstarch and 1 cup of water if you wanted to make more. You can change those proportions depending on what you want. So I put the water in. The food coloring is just for fun. You don't have to use food coloring if you don't want. I'm gonna put in some blue. And you don't need very much. I'm just gonna put in 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's stir it together and see what happens. You can see that I'm having trouble stirring it. Okay, I'm gonna get my hands in there. Try and pick it up. How oobleck is like the weirdest thing. So what is so cool about oobleck? Well, there are 3 major states of matter: liquid, solid, and gas. Water is a great example of these states because water can come in all 3 forms. So here I have water as a liquid. It is sloppy. The only reason why it's staying in one place is because of the glass. If the glass broke, the water would go everywhere. So that is water as a liquid. We also have water as a solid. These are ice cubes. The water is frozen. The ice cubes are holding their shape. They're not going anywhere. They are hard. And then you have water as gas. So if you're boiling water on your stove, the water, when the water heats up, it turns into gas. In fact, evaporation is when a liquid turns to a gas. So when you heat water, you're evaporating it, or some of it, into the air. It's turning into a gas. So water can be a liquid, water can be a solid, water can be a gas, but it's not those things at the same time. When it's a liquid, it's a liquid. When it's a solid, it's a solid. When it's a gas, it's a gas. Oobleck is super interesting because it has properties of both a liquid and a solid, which is pretty unusual. So try playing around with your oobleck a little bit. You can pick it up and hold it. You can try and hit it with something. I'm trying to hit it with my spoon. You can see that when I try and stir it really fast, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm having a really hard time stirring the oobleck fast. But if I stir it slow, it's a lot easier. When you hold the oobleck, like I said, you can pick up oobleck and you can hold it. As soon as you let go, it kind of looks like it's melting. So when you apply pressure, it has the properties of a solid state. When I hit it, when I try and stir it really fast, when I hold it. When I move through it slowly, or just let it sit, it has the properties of a liquid state. Basically, Oobleck is crazy and it's a lot of fun. It's also very messy, so be careful with this one. If you want to explore this topic more on your own, then a good place to start is with the term viscosity and go from there. Otherwise, have fun with your Oobleck, and we'll see you next time for another Science from Home.